Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wandering Sword. Hi, Millie Mixie. Wandering here, this sword. What do you... You don't have any cultivation methods for me? Wudang's swordplay is indeed powerful. It was so easy for me to take care of those bandits. I'm getting stronger than before, right? I wonder when I will be as powerful as Ma Wen. Speaking of him, he is a great guy. He taught me a lot. I should thank him sometime. Enough thinking. Tomorrow I will start accepting affiliation quests from Yuan Feng. I should rest up and be ready. Okay. Send people to nearby towns to investigate. We can't let this evil act continue. Yes, Shifu. But Ma Wen, you were a little reckless this time. The case in Qinghe village is big, and you brought Yi, a new disciple, with you. What if something went wrong? You're right, Shifu. I didn't think this through. Alright, you're dismissed. Yes, Shifu. This is Wudang Forbidden Area. No one is allowed to enter without the sect leader's permission. Yeah. If it is not out of your way. Did you go and see what's going on with the elder lingering in front of the mountain gate? No problem. I will take care of it. Wudang is a Taoism sect that worships the deity Zhenwu, and we must prepare offerings for his coming birth's anniversary. However, Central Plains hasn't been peaceful lately, and some things aren't so easy to find. What do you need? Perhaps I can help. We usually prepare 5 types of offerings, namely incense, flowers, lanterns, water, and fruits. I have most things except for some flowers. Now it's springtime, and sect leader Qingshu thinks orchards would be a good choice. Please find us a Jasper orchard if you'd like to help. It's a pretty rare type of flower. I can ask others to help if you find this task too difficult. Thank you, Yi. Hurry back and be careful. I need those as well. Hi, why are you lingering at the gate of Wudang Mountains? Well, are you a Wudang disciple? Yes, my name is Yuan Yi, and I just joined Wudang. Are you here for something important? I am a woodsman from Jianling Pier. Merchants frequently go through our pier, so most of us make our living by ferrying. But some passing merchants were robbed and murdered recently. Then no one dares to come anymore. So the people there sent me to seek help from Wudang Mountain. Jianling Pier is a pier to the southeast of Wudang Mountain. It's convenient for travel and many travelers pass through. If it's a murder case, why didn't you go to Liushan School for help? We wouldn't have come here if they could help. We have reported the case and Liushan School sent a few inspectors. But they haven't found any clues and we really don't know what to do. Such a tricky case that even Liushan School can't do anything about it. Yeah, it really is. Would you please report this to the elders for me? I feel too embarrassed to enter a sacred place like this. Don't worry. Wudang is a righteous sect. The elders will be willing to help. I'll go inside and pass on your message. Please wait here for a while. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I think I should go to Master Dao Tong for this. Greetings, Master Dao Tong. Oh, Yi. What brings you here? Someone from the Jianling Pier said that travelers there had been murdered lately and even Liushan School is helpless. So he came here to seek help. Really? There's a case in Jianling Pier? No wonder we're seeing fewer merchants around lately. Rumor has it that the Sword Appreciation Assembly will be held sooner than expected. And Jianling Pier is an important crossing point to Mingjian Manor. Is there a connection between the two? Yi, upholding justice is the duty of every Wudang disciple. Of course, we should help them. Jianling Pier is not far from Wudang. Since you're the one who delivered the message, I'll bet you go and handle the case. Me? But I just joined Wudang, and it's such an important case. I am afraid I might not be able to solve it. Well, even if Liushan School can't solve the case, it's indeed difficult for you to handle on your own. Right. Mochi. has been rambling about going down the mountain. Let him go with you. And I can also have a few days of peace. What do you say? Are you willing to do this? Should be fine with Mochi's help. Should I accept this quest? Don't worry, Master Diaotong. I will work with Mochi to catch the culprit. Good, good. No wonder our sect leader likes you so much. Mochi is probably at the swordplay platform now. Go find him there. What's this? You and Ma Wen dealt with the bandits in Qinghe village, and the people there came to thank you the other day. This is the monkey's fruit juice they brought. You both happened to be away, so I accepted it for you. Ma Wen doesn't drink, so we can enjoy this liquor together. Monkey's fruit juice is produced in Qinghe village, has a strong fruity aroma, and the slight sourness makes the taste a miracle. This is the best liquor I've ever had. The sourness is quite different from the monkey's fruit juice I've had before. It's indeed good liquor. But drinking during the day. Aren't you worried that Master Qingxiao would find out? Don't worry. He won't know if we only have a little. I am afraid the liquor will have to wait, Mochi. Why? Master Diaotong instructed me to find you. There is a case down in the mountain I need your help with. A case? Wait, does that mean Master Diaotong has finally allowed me to go down the mountain? Yes, I'm counting on you for this case, Mochi. Alright, let's go. I can finally go out and have some fun. Mochi, we are not going down the mountain for fun this time. I know. What's this case? The person who came for help is still waiting at the gate. Let's go meet up with him first. I'll explain the details on the way. Okay, let's do it. Hi, this is Mochi, my senior fellow disciple. We will go with you to deal with the case in Qianlin Pier. Thank you so much. With Wudang's help, we will be able to solve the problem. Time is ticking. Let's go now. Can't wait to get off the mountain, can you? You caught me. Go to Qianlin Pier. Village Head, I am back with two young masters from Wudang. Right, thank you. Alright, allow me to explain everything to the two masters. Then I'll go back to work. The villagers are panicking over the murder, and there are many things that need help with. Oh, I'm the village head of Qianlin Pier. Thank you so much for coming. It's okay. We were only doing what Wudang disciples should do. Xiao must have told you about the case. Is there anything you would like to ask? I'll tell you everything I know, and all the villagers will cooperate as much as they can. Where are the bodies of the murdered travelers now? This is a small place. We didn't have enough room to store the bodies, so most of them were taken away by Liushan's school. But they couldn't solve the case, and there was another victim. We put that body under the shed by the pier on the east side. Does this killer strike often? Not really. Sometimes it would take them 3 to 5 days to commit another crime. Sometimes it would take half a month. I see. Before the first murder happened, did anyone suspicious come to Qianling Pier? Anyone suspicious? I don't think so. It's mostly travelers. Most people who come through here are traveling merchants. In the past 2 months, there were medicine merchants from Pinkang City and liquor merchants from Qinghe Village. Strange enough, production of the monkey's fruit juice in Qinghe has been particularly good, so liquor merchants pass through here regularly. We just sent one off a few days ago. The monkey's fruit juice from Qinghe Village is indeed extraordinary. But we're a little younger. Told you it was good. Okay. How about we take a trip to Qinghe Village after solving this case? You get me. So how about we go check the body now? Good idea. The person must be a martial artist if they've killed so many innocent travelers. We may be able to tell their origin from the wounds on the body. Let's go. Makes sense. We can also ask the other villagers on the way. Maybe we can find out more. You have to find this damn murderer for us. We'll do whatever we can to help. Rest assured, village head, we will solve this case. Thank you. See you around. A murderer? What would a blacksmith like me know? Then before the murder took place, did you notice anything strange? Anything strange? What's more strange than the murder? I meant before. Before the murder? Oh, before the murder. Should have said so. Let me think. There's nothing in particular, but now that I think about it, there were much more martial artists coming to Qianling Pier during that period of time. Martial artists? I heard that only merchants would come through here. Merchants? I've seen my share of merchants, and none of them was carrying weapons with frightening looks on their face. They must all be martial artists. I think you were right. So the victims were all martial artists dressed as merchants? I'm not sure, but at least the ones I saw were. Then could you tell what sects they were from? That's beyond me. They couldn't be from Wudang or Shaolin though. In that case, Mochi, do you think the killer also dressed as a merchant? We know the way they look. Qianling Pier is located on the main waterway, and many people come through here. It won't be easy to identify the culprit without seeing them with your own eyes. You're right. Let's check out the other places first. Are you here to ask about the murder case? Well, I've never seen anything so tragic before. This is the only inn at Qianling Pier, so travelers all stay here if they want to stop for a rest. We normally check in with guests every morning to see if they want to check out or need us to prepare a boat, things like that. But 2 months ago, when I went to check with this guest as usual, I found him dead in his room. His body was covered with slash wounds, and there was blood all over the room. What a horrible sight. Were all victims killed in the same way? Yeah, but then word got out and nobody dared to stay here. We've been out of business for a while. Recently, travelers either hurry to cross the river or find a place to settle in the wild. But anyone who spends the night in this area is likely to be harmed. How strange. So many victims, no one has ever seen the culprit? The officials asked the same question, but no one saw the killer. No one saw the killer. Does that mean they're extremely skilled in martial arts? Thank you for the information. We'll check out other places. Alright, come back here if you get hungry or need a rest. We'll see about that. Well, I've noticed something actually, but I'm not sure if it's related. Please tell us. Anything could lead us to the killer. I've been hearing strange sound It's at night lately, if that counts. Strange sound? What kind of sound is it? It's like the sound of a child crying. I'm not entirely sure. But every time I heard this strange sound, another merchant would be found dead the next day. A merchant dead every time she heard crying. That would be too much of a coincidence. According to the village head, this person was killed 2 days ago. Strange. The victim was no ordinary traveling merchant. Have you found something? Yeah, I used to deal with traveling merchants before I joined Wudang. This person had a sturdy structure and strong muscles. A merchant? Unlikely. More like a martial artist. I think you're right. This person practiced martial arts, something. Can you tell who or where he learned martial arts from? I'm not sure, but he was definitely not from a major sect. He had a solid structure and should have only practiced basic martial arts skills. The man had more than a dozen slash wounds on him. All his blood was drained on the night he was killed. The killer is clearly a far superior martial artist. They could have killed the victim in an instant if they wanted to. Are you saying the killer tortured this disguised as a merchant martial artist before killing him? It's possible. There are too many wounds on this body. Can't tell which one is fatal. Seems to be a strange smell on this corpse. Is it blood? No. This man's blood was drained the night he was killed, and the smell of blood has thinned out a lot by now. It's probably because the smell of blood has faded that I can smell this strange smell. Rotten, fishy, sour? Yes, it's sour. There is a special sour smell on this corpse. I seem to have smelled it somewhere before. Look, this man seems to be clutching something in his hand. It's a hidden weapon? I get it. This man didn't die from saber cuts, but from hidden weapons stabbing his vital points. There are small wounds with strange shapes, but I overlooked them because of the countless saber cuts. So the saber cuts weren't to torture the victim, but to cover up the hidden weapon wounds. I guess the culprit got overconfident. The victim didn't die immediately and hid a hidden weapon in his hand. That should be the case. Can you tell where this hidden weapon is from? This looks a bit like a featherless arrow. The texture. Right, the Cave of Tribulations is to the south of Qianling Pier. It's the base for a group of bandits who plunder the surrounding areas. These bandits like to use featherless arrows as hidden weapons. One of the leaders, Xie Tong the Shadowless, is especially good at this. This guy robs and loots for a living. This case is probably also his doing. Shifu has long wanted to eliminate him, but never had the chance. Now is a good opportunity for us to take care of him. Okay, let's go now. Wait, there are a lot of bandits in the Cave of Tribulations and only 2 of us. We must do it a safe way. It's now or never. If he realizes we're coming and decides to flee, we will have a hard time catching him. The killer has committed many crimes without getting caught and became overconfident. That's why he left out the featherless arrow. So he shouldn't run away immediately. We still have time. It's late and we've been running around all day. We should rest for one more night and head to the Cave of Tribulations tomorrow. You make a good point, Yi. Let's do it your way. Do you have any lead, Masters? Don't worry, we'll rest here tonight and get rid of this culprit for Qianglong Pier tomorrow. Oh really? I knew Wudang Masters could solve this problem. We'll finally get some peace. Huh? Is that monkey's fruit juice you have here? It smells so great. That's right. It's monkey's fruit juice from Qinghe Village. Only they can make liquor with this aroma. Smell. Do liquor merchants from Qinghe Village come here often? Yeah, we used to get a lot of travelers coming through before the murder cases. Plus, we're not far from Qinghe Village, so they would ship their first batch here for sale. In fact, merchants have been reluctant to come here for the past few months because of the case. Only the liquor merchants from Qinghe Village would drop by from time to time. Our inn would have been closed if it weren't for them. Ah, sorry, I kept talking and forgot to serve you. Would you like some monkey's fruit juice, Masters? I'd take you up on that offer if we weren't catching the murderer tomorrow. Great, I've prepared 2 good rooms for you. Have a good rest, Masters. I'm gonna head up and rest. Sleep early, tomorrow will be a long day. Yep, I will, as long as somebody won't crave for the liquor in the middle of the night. I have a sense of proportion. No drinks before what should be done is done. Shifu would beat me to death if I screw things up because of drinking. Not yet. Seems that I've missed something. I'd better investigate a bit more. The smell. I knew it. It was much thinner on the body, but it was the sourness of monkey's fruit juice. But why would the smell of monkey's fruit juice be on the body? If it was because the victim had some liquor before he got killed, the body should not have exuded such a distinct sour smell. Did the liquor get on him when he knocked over the jug? Maybe I should take another look at the body. The victim's clothes were soaked with blood. It's impossible to tell if they are stained with liquor. The smell seems to be coming from the palm. The smell was diluted by other odors, so during the day I could smell it but failed to notice its source. It's clearer now that I had checked closely. This guy was a martial artist dressed as a merchant. The killer was overconfident and failed to deal a fatal blow, so there was a brief fight. Perhaps the victim touched something on the killer during the fight and got the smell of monkey's fruit juice left on him. A sneak attack? Could it be the murderer? No, the hidden weapon is extremely powerful. I wouldn't still be breathing if they really wanted me dead. I am Yuan Yu from Wudang. Who is there? Care to show up and have a chat? There's a note on this arrow. Please come to the pier by Gusu Wheelchair Man. Gusu Wheelchair Man? Seems like a harmless invitation. I should check it out. Sir. Greetings, I am Yuan Yi. I am only a man in a wheelchair. No need for such formalities. I see you already have a theory about this case. Care to share it with me? He has excellent hidden weapon skills, but didn't strike me by surprise. I don't think he means any harm. Perhaps it would be wise to talk to him. It's only my deduction, though. Please correct me if I am wrong. The victim's palm is stained with monkey's fruit juice. I think he got that when fighting the murderer. Since murder cases began at Qianglong Pier, other merchants no longer come this way. But the murder didn't stop there. According to what I found, the victims were all likely all martial artists dressed as merchants. Over the past 2 months, liquor merchants from Qinghe Village come here many times, but none of them were harmed. What are the odds? Unless these liquor merchants are the killers. The monk who's produced from Jinghe village has a stronger smell than other types of liquor. And this person caught the smell after carrying it for a long time. One decisive piece of evidence is that the victim's palm was tainted with the smell. He caught it while fighting the killer. I didn't expect you to find so much in one day. In that case, let me tell you 2 more things. Please. The person behind this was actually the Crying Devil, a disciple of Du Biao, the thousand-handed monster from Villain Valley. And the victims are all from Tianlong Gang. Why would Villain Valley kill Tianlong Gang disciples? Aren't they all villains? I don't think anyone knows but themselves. However, Villain Valley seems to be currently targeting Tianlong Gang. As far as I know, bandits in the Cave of Tribulations has also taken Tianlong Gang's side, like those in Mount Wanzi. That's why the Crying Devil deliberately left a clue to misdirect us to the Cave of Tribulations. This person knows a lot about the matter. Could he be a member of Liu Shan's school? I still have to ask you something. What is it? If Liu Shan's school knew this all along, why didn't you do anything? The Crying Devil's victims were all Tianlong Gang disciples, but no merchants dared set foot in Qianling Pier now. People here can't make a living and they're scared. It's not that we're doing nothing. This is what Liu Shan's school chose to do. I've said too much already. I shall take my leave now. The Crying Devil should still be hiding in the Monkey Woods now. So because both sides are villains, Liu Shan's school wants to let them settle it between them? That's whatever Liu Shan's school is planning to do. I can't just stand by. I'll get rid of Crying Devil with Mochi tomorrow. Time is ticking. Let's go now. Mochi, we should be heading to Monkey Woods. Monkey Woods? Why? Yuan tells Mochi about what happened yesterday. What the? So that's what happened. Damn it. Those Liu Shan school bastards are helping the snakes. Where is that guy? I need to have a conversation with him. Now is not the time for that, Mochi. The Crying Devil could flee at any minute. We should go to the Monkey Woods and deal with him first. Right, I got caught up. Let's get going. Never thought you Wudang guys would find me. Not bad. Speaks in an unpleasant, sharp voice. No wonder people call him the Crying Devil. Are you the murderer at Qianling Pier? Yeah. So what? I heard they went to Wudang to seek help, so I left the featherless arrow to misdirect you. Can't believe you guys still figured it out. How could you? The people of Qianling Pier lost their means of income and now they're living in fear. You really think I'd be hiding here unprepared? Come out and kill these 2 foolish brats. Are they people from Villain Valley? Remember, it's the Crying Devil, a disciple of Dubial, the thousand-handed monster from Villain Valley, who will send you to hell today. I think you're underestimating Wudang disciples. Melwyn, what are you doing here? We'll catch up later. Let us deal with this sinister man first. The dustless sword of Wudang. So what if you've got one more person? Take them! Get over there and finish the last guy. Oh, nice. Got some Saber play moves. No way. How could I just... There's too much blood stain on your hands. Accept your doom. Melwyn, you haven't told us why you're here. Yeah, if it weren't for you, we might not have been able to defeat the Crying Devil. The Yanlong Gang, Villain Valley, and other forces have been on the move. Shifu was worried this case might be related to them, so he sent me to help you. I see. How thoughtful of Shifu. Alright, I'll tell the village head of Jianlingpia what happened before we return to Wudang. You all did a good job this time. The Crying Devil was Dubiao's disciple and had been hiding in Villain Valley. Hi, Squirrel. I never thought he would emerge and kill so many people. Shifu, what kind of place is Villain Valley? Vicious people who have committed grave crimes gathered in one place to protect each other from being captured by the major sects. Over time, that hideout where these people dwelled became the Villain Valley of today, and remains a forbidden ground in Jianghu. On top of that, 4 people with the strongest martial art abilities in Villain Valley are known as the 4 Villains. The Crying Devil you eradicated was the disciple of Du Biao, one of the 4 villains. He had extraordinary hidden weapon skills, and is as powerful as any top Shiake. But he had never been up to any good. And since that case, never mind. I'll leave the old stories for another time. Shifu, I think there was more to the Crying Devil killing martial artist at Chanlin Pier, but I failed to interrogate him. It was hard enough for you to defeat a disciple of Du Biao. No need to blame yourself. Villain Valley and other evil forces are taking actions lately. You need to be more careful in the future. As for the rest of the case, Jing Xiao will take care of it, so don't worry. Alright, go now and have a good rest. You've had a long journey. Yes, Shifu. If the Yushan School wanted Villain Valley to hold Tianlonggang off, why did he tell me the truth? The Yushan School, the Gusu wheelchair man. Yes, Master Qingshu. Should go ask Shifu what Villain Valley is up to. Alright. Oh, they're like fresh made pizza and stuff. Usu. Oh, that's sad. You're close. Are you a Wudang disciple? Yes, I am Yuan Yi, a Wudang disciple. You were sighing just now. Is there something wrong? Thank God. I've heard that Wudang disciples are committed to helping people. Never thought I'd meet one here. My name is Zhao Lun, a maritime merchant. Gusu is close to the sea, so I opened a shop here selling rare items. My business was going well, but crimes committed by southeastern pirates were getting rampant. They plundered passing ships, making my business no longer viable. Damn, that's a fancy pizza. So I thought maybe I could try a different business route, and thus I ordered a batch of goods from Leijia village. I even hired guards from the WSGA to make the delivery. But the goods still went missing. Went missing? Did they run into bandits? But I've never heard of any bandits around Leijia village. The goods didn't even reach the port. So it couldn't possibly be the pirates. You should ask WSGA. They are responsible for your goods. That's what I was thinking, but I just can't leave my shop unattended. So could you please do it for me? Don't worry, I'll pay you well and make this trip worth your while. Okay, I'll go to WSGA and ask about your delivery. Thank you so much, mister. Dun, 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 dun. About Mr. Zhao's goods. To be honest, his goods were indeed taken away. Who did it, may I ask? Southeastern pirates led by Shipwreck Clan. I only found out recently that these pirates have gone through Leijia village and now gathered on Mount Lianggu in the north. They intercepted the goods near Mount Lianggu and got many of our men killed or wounded. Why would the pirates risk going on land and taking over a mountain? I am not sure, but I've sent people to investigate the case. We now know that there are two major pirate forces in the Southeast Sea. One is led by Sea Peril Dragon, the other by Shipwreck Clan, one I just mentioned. Most pirates have chosen to join these two forces, and the two became sworn brothers to avoid conflicts. Shipwreck Clan is the big brother, so he's the actual head of those southeastern pirates. Stretch. Rumor has it that Shipwreck Clan has the ambition to become someone like the Undying Soul, a man active on the southeastern coast hundreds of years ago. It's probably why he ventured overland to occupy Mount Lianggu. Why isn't the government doing anything about this pirate problem? It's not that easy. Countless bandit groups have appeared in recent years, and the officials are too overwhelmed to care about the southeastern pirates. Besides, ordinary bandits usually settle in stockades and will scatter once their base is destroyed. When it comes to pirates, they can quickly escape to an island when attacked. Countless islands at sea, it's impossible to track them. In some cases, when the officials choose to attack in small groups or alone, the pirates even have the nerve to kill them. Therefore, the pirates remain a tricky problem for the government. I see. I didn't know it was so complicated. But aren't the pirates giving up their advantages by staying on Mount Liangu? Have you considered taking back the goods? I've been making a plan for it. If we can get those goods back, we can take those pirates down a peg. But many of our guards are away, so we might not have enough people to form a team. Since you are a Wudang disciple, would you please help us out? Of course. Sure, Wudang disciples always feel duty-bound to help. Great, Wudang have indeed produced lots of outstanding men. It's a big batch of goods. If one can beat the pirates, it will be difficult to transport them back out. Even if one can beat the pirates, it will be difficult to transport them back alone. I intend to send someone to distract the pirates around Mount Liangu, and then I will infiltrate their base with some disciples to retrieve the goods. But the plan is quite risky, and I haven't found the right person for the distraction part. In that case, I can do that. That's young master. I am already grateful that you're willing to help. How can I put you at such a huge risk? Don't worry, I think I'm skilled enough to defend myself against ordinary pirates. Alright, if you say so, I'll entrust this task to you. By the time you defeat 5 pirates, we should be able to take back the goods. Alright, I'll set off now to get rid of those pirates on Mount Liangu. Alright, where is the mountain? Even more south than I'm already at. Get over there. Oh, nice. A fall off the bone level of tenderness is amazing. And then... I've already taken down so many pirates. I guess Director Lee and his disciples should have gotten the goods back. I should meet them at the entrance of Mount Liangu. Director Lee, did you get the goods? Yeah, it's all thanks to you distracting those pirates. Really? You think you can walk away with those under my watch? Oh no, why is Shipwreck Clam here? You and your men go first, Director Lee. I'll hold them off. No, you're here for us. How can I leave you behind? We'll fight our way out together. Don't even think about it. None of you are getting out of this. like the location of it? Nice. Wonderful. Wonderful. Not bad. But how long can you keep this up? How come there are so many pirates in Mount Liangu? Mr. Ewan, there are too many of them, and we can't last forever. You should go. I'll cover you. But, no buts. Go. Surround them, and don't let any one of them get away. What a powerful hidden weapon. Who did that? Show yourself. It's the wheelchair guy. How dare you talk like that in front of our child? Why waste time speaking to him? Plundering in groups is punishable by death. Sickly face. Is this Lin Wuqing, head of the 4 great detectives? Yeah, good. And I'll just wait for the ad to finish. Yeah, we'll wait for the ads to pass. Okay. And we're back from the ads. What brings you here, Detective Lane? Forgive my frank question, but have you passed the Imperial examination or ever been awarded a title for your achievements? I was born in a remote village and can hardly write. Why would any of that happen to me? Then why are you taking the land of His Majesty as your own? Are you conspiring a rebellion? How dare you? Do you know your entire clan will be executed for that? According to the law, this one should be sentenced to death. We need you to bring him back to Liu Shan's school. This is the head of the four great detectives and must be unfathomably powerful. It's not worth fighting him as not many of our people are in Mount Thunder today. You're imagining things, Detective Ling. Why would I want to rebel? My friends and I are just having a gathering here. What about these goods? It's all but a misunderstanding. You can take them away. I'll leave now if there is nothing else. Alright, free to go. Child, this guy is definitely planning a rebellion. Yeah, he got evasive as soon as you mentioned a rebellion. He must be planning something. Are you alright? Thank you for coming to our rescue, Detective Lang. I'm fine. Mount Liangu has become a dangerous place. Don't come near here again. So this is Lin Wuqian, head of the four great detectives? But why are you here? What, does Child have to tell you about his schedule? Leave and consider yourself lucky that you're still in one piece. Don't interfere with Child's business. Watch your manners. I'm heading to Legia village to deal with the pirates, but I can't tell you more. So long. Detective Lang hasn't changed much. Thank you for your help. I need to transport these goods back to Gusu. Do you want to come with us? No thanks. I still have other things to do. Please tell Mr. Zhao about what happened when you get back to Gusu. Of course. Then I'm gonna take off now. Yay. nevertheless. There is. Alright, we can't get there yet. There is side quests. Alright. Alright, we'll talk to Len Wixing and then we'll go on from there. Oh, you've got a few cultivation methods. I like that. You've got some very expensive ones though. And side quests. Any? An old steed in the stable still aspires to gallop 1,000 miles. I'd have to shut down if Captain Li Zhuang didn't need so many weapons. Pirates. What kind of decent person would want to be a pirate if they had a choice? Alrighty. This is what we'll call it for today. Alrighty. Always doing stuff. Right. Let's go right. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today for Wandering Sword. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be finishing Trails in the Sky. And then tomorrow evening is Edge of Eternity. Next week we'll be back to our regularly scheduled and wonderful Trails of Eternity 2. Yeah. Alrighty. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I am very tired. Take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.